I'm gonna go ahead and rush through this one. This might very well be the shortest video since my last shortest video, but I got a busy weekend ahead of me, so let's get to it. So The Killer's Game stars Dave Bautista. He plays possibly the greatest contract killer of all time. Meets a ballerina played by Sofia Boutella. They fall in love. Then he goes to the doctor, gets a brain scan because he's been having headaches. Turns out he has a brain disease that's going to kill him. So he puts a hit out on himself so the life insurance policy will pay out. Then the doctor calls him back and is like, oopsie daisy, that wasn't actually your brain scan, you're fine. So Bautista's like, call off the hit. There's no calling off the hit. Let the mayhem ensue. Man, that sounded way more convoluted explaining it than it was when it was on screen, oddly. So this is an action movie. How is the action? The action's pretty fun. This movie kind of feels like if the year 2000 Guy Ritchie did a lot of coke, possibly some acid, and said, hey, let's adapt that book from 1997. I guess it's based off of a book. I'm not gonna front, I just Googled it before I turned on the camera. The action's madness, and when it's fun, it's absolutely fun. It's also oddly numbing in a way, because it's kind of a rinse and repeat formula. Assassin's coming after him, he takes him out. Another assassin comes after him, he takes him out. The first group of assassins, it was a group of, I don't know, 4 or 5, something like that. And when they one-on-one took him on, one person would go in, get taken out, the next person would go in, get taken out. Rather than going 4 or 5 on 1, I was like, okay. I know what kind of movie this is, but it's also numbing because the assassins coming after him have these intros that look like they're going to actually be characters. You know, feel like people. Big intro, big graphic title with their name on the screen. Taken out like that. I was like, oh, I guess they're definitely dead now. Terry Crews stands out as the assassin that actually has more character because you get more screen time with him. Anyone dying in this movie felt like just putting grime down the garbage disposal. You just kind of don't feel it. In fact, not true. Garbage disposal's a little more satisfying. More CGI blood in this movie than I generally like. I'm tired of CGI blood. Give me the real stuff, man. Give me the bags of red splattered on sets. CGI blood just instantly takes me out of it. CGI blood in an action sequence is, well, it is what it is. It's noticeable CGI. And I get the movie comes across like it's trying to feel like a comic book with the characters and the execution. One of the characters in the movie actually makes a statement like that. He says, you guys are out of a comic book or something like that. But it's not supposed to look like a cartoon. But the blood in this movie is one step away from animation. What is satisfying in this movie, I felt the romance between Bautista and Sofia Boutella. I actually thought it was really sweet. And there is a part near or at the end where something happens with one of the characters. I was like, I don't know, I just don't like that. If you see the movie and you have that feeling of, do I like that it happened? I don't think I like that it happened, it's that part. But in the end, this movie definitely has enjoyment in it. You gotta know what you're here for. You can't come here looking for Macbeth or some shit. Don't do that. It's Dave Bautista being a hitman. Other assassins are coming after him, and he's killing the other assassins. The romance angle actually mixes pretty well with it until at a point it does come across as jarring, bit conflicting. 19-year-old me probably would have loved this. Just imagine myself working at the movie theater, going into the auditorium to catch all the cool scenes. Probably a fun party movie. Have some friends over, get some chips and dip, video games, drinks, pop it on, have yourself a pretty fun time. If you're drunk. Yeah, now it's a party. All right, so The Killer's Game, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.